After his heartbreaking defeat by Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney just made his first public remark, blaming Garcia's 3 more pounds for being a major factor in his win. Recently, Garcia also disclosed the shocking information that Floyd Mayweather was the one who suggested he enter the fight against Devin 3 pounds overweight.
Ryan Garcia revealing that Floyd Money Mayweather is the one who advised him to come in 3 pounds overweight for his...
This is a huge revelation in light of Money's most recent drama over the Haney. But did King truly cheat by gaining 3 pounds during the match against Devin? The experts weigh in, and we'll be examining their opinions in this video, so be sure to follow it through to the finish. This comes as a huge surprise considering that Devin chose to fight Ryan Garcia and even dismissed the extra weight before the fight. Devin Haney, the WBC super lightweight champion, remained silent following his humiliating defeat last week, but now he has finally spoken out and exposed King G for cheating his way to a victory.
At what point did you consider not taking the fight considering he missed weight by over 3?
Of course not. It don't matter what weight he came in. I'm a true champion and I will show it.
All right, well, good luck.
In his most recent Instagram post, Devin emphasized the weight problem and pushed Garcia to accept a rematch under fair terms. Despite this, Devin believes that the 3 pounds were a major factor in helping Garcia win the fight. Wrote despite Ryan won that evening, given the circumstances. And that's fine. I do feel the weight played a role in this, but only Allah I know I'd love to have another match. To give fans a fair fight at an event agreed upon weight. He also disclosed his present plans, saying that he is taking a break and that it would take some time for him to choose what to do next. With that said, I am currently enjoying time with my family and friends and making up my days from Ramadan. Thank you to all my supporters and everyone involved in making this event happen. Once I have completed my days of Ramadan, I will let you know what comes next. Devin Haney's criticism of K-Rye's failure is incredibly hypocritical, given that he accepted the battle and had faith in conquering Kingry. The fans have also been crushing the dream following Haney's most recent public remarks. One user wrote, "Excuses are coming out now. Devin forgot how much heavier he was compared to his other opponents in the last few fights before Ryan." Another said, "Weight played a role now. Mr. 20 plus pounds heavier than everyone you fought at like lightweight. Nah, lil bro, May didn't get a rematch for a much closer fight. Only fair you don't get one either." A third user wrote, "He was documented a 165 lubs on his 140 title bout versus PR Grace Ulpla are 25. Stop this nonsense, maybe it's karma." Another angry user posted, "He took the 1.5 mil for the weight then claimed unfair fight after he gets beat. Seriously so hypocritical. Either take your cash and crack on or don't and call it off as it was unfair. Instead, he went ahead accepting the trade-off was fair and then whine is after he gets beat." Although YouTuber Showbiz, an adult who is unbiased on the matter, expressed disapproval of Garcia's overweight performance, he acknowledged that Garcia had to pay a 1.5 million penalty to his opponent Devin Haney instead of a sanctioning body. Showbiz also emphasized the integrity of this action, viewing it as a direct compensation to his opponent, who was disadvantaged by Garcia's weight. Although Devin and his fans may view Garcia's performance as dishonest, Showbiz provided an insightful viewpoint. Advantageously, he said that this kind of punishment ought to be adopted as standard procedure in boxing. Moreover, he dispelled any misunderstanding that Devin Hayes' actions had left him physically depleted, noting that Hayes had previously declared that 140 pounds was his natural fighting weight and had excelled at this weight against Regis PR Grace.
Being drained was not on Ryan Garcia. Don't forget, Devin Haney wasn't drained just a fight ago against Regis Prograis. Everybody was saying, okay, this is more his natural weight. Even he said it going.
Ryan Garcia recently disclosed to X writing that Floyd Mayweather was the one who suggested he go 3 PBS overweight against Devin. Floyd told him to come in over 3 lbs, and he told me Bill Haney whatever. This came shortly after King R also shared a photo of him and Floyd during a FaceTime call, with Mayweather holding up 3 fingers. Although he trained Devin during his amateur days, Mayweather's advice to Kingry and suggestion that Garcia be underweight for such an important bout shouldn't come as a surprise, given his animosity for the Haney. Mayweather and trainer Bill Haney, who are friends with Devin's father, have a long-standing animosity. Mayweather has always come out on top when Devin loses a bout for the first time in his more than 30-fight career. Mayweather always comes out on top.
For some help. You need some help. Help the other motherfucking night. You need some help the other motherfucking night. You need some help with your son.
Listen, your son need help tonight, nigga, not the other night.
You need some help with your son.
The boxing community has been responding to Devin's recent public remarks, in which he blamed Garcia's overweight for his loss. Last year's loser, Regis PR Grace, criticized the kid fighter for complaining about being too big.
But Ryan Garcia, I definitely want to fight Ryan one day. But I mean, for me, turn this off. But for me, man, he looked I think he looked good. You know, he definitely looked good. But he said he can't make 140, so I don't know if me and him.
In his Fight Hub TV interview, Progress downplayed Haney's complaints, saying that it was all just karma because Haney had done the same thing to him before. Progress stressed a no-nonsense attitude on the weight issue, emphasizing that in the boxing industry, things work in cycles and that one needs to be ready for these kinds of circumstances. PRA also discussed his personal experiences, suggesting that problems of this nature are inherent in the sport. He appeared unaffected by Haney's grievances, suggesting that fighters frequently employ these strategies in boxing to obtain the upper hand, and that Haney ought to have been ready for such an event, given his own prior behavior. Furthermore, Progress discussed his thoughts on the Haney vs. Garcia fight in general, saying that it was a fantastic night for boxing and that genuine rivalry added to the excitement. He also praised Ryan Garcia for his performance and strategy, pointing out how Garcia was able to dominate the fight despite the fact that the odds were stacked against him. Grace's remarks revealed a lack of understanding for Haney's stance on the weight issue, a contemplation on the reciprocal nature of boxing techniques, and an appreciation for Garcia's management of the bout, highlighting the unpredictable and brutal reality of professional boxing. Timo Lopez Sr., a boxing trainer, was another boxing expert who was critical of Devin. He discussed Haney's loss with a sense of an inevitable outcome and harsh criticism towards Haney. He expressed strong opinions about the fight's outcome and Haney's performance, indicating that he thought Haney deserved to lose to Garcia. Lopez Sr. emphasized that Haney's defeat was due to his own flaws and inadequacies in the ring, implying that Haney was not on par with fighters like his son, Teofimo Lopez, or Ryan Garcia. He also criticized the way people had previously compared Haney to Floyd Mayweather, arguing that such comparisons were exaggerated and unjustified based on Haney's actual abilities and accomplishments. Finally, Lopez Sr. commented on the fight's pivotal moment, in which Garcia delivered a powerful left hook to Haney, highlighting Haney's vulnerability and solidifying Garcia's victory. Lopez Sr. referred to Haney as a one-time wonder, indicating a belief that Haney had been overhyped, and Lopez Sr. continued to criticize Haney, stating that the fight's result was a lesson for Haney and a confirmation of Garcia's strategy and preparation. He also highlighted that the defeat was a kind of retaliation for Haney's past attitudes and the exaggeration of his talents. As a whole, in addition to praising Garcia and criticizing Haney, Lopez Sr.'s comments implied that the fight was more than simply a test of talent and that the public's opinion of both fighters' actual boxing prowess had been misled. After this victory, Ryan Garcia has said that he is going to the welterweight class and isn't interested in facing Devin again. Although it's too soon to tell, it would be fascinating to see whether Garcia is willing to battle Haney at 140 pounds or if he'll fight at a higher weight. Mario Barros, who just competed at welterweight, gave his opinion on the outcome of a rematch. What do you think of the rematch?
How do you see the rematch?
I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, whether even if the rematch, if it takes place at 40 again or what.
Barros discussed the clash, calling the bout one of the most ugly and fascinating fights he's ever seen and emphasizing the unexpected result. Garcia was sometimes underappreciated for his unusual style, and his comments proved numerous. Wrong by winning, he compared Ryan Garcia's potent left hook to Deontay Wilder's right hook, describing it as an equalizer that can instantly alter the course of a fight. In addition, Barros acknowledged the importance of weight management in boxing, emphasizing that it can have a significant impact on the fight's dynamics and fairness. He also seemed to support a well-regulated approach that ensures weight classes are respected, maintaining the fighter's safety and competitive integrity. Moreover, Barros expressed a keen interest in facing Ryan Garcia because he respected Garcia's skills and saw a potential matchup as a significant opportunity in his career. Barros seems driven by the idea of going up against Garcia and testing his mettle, suggesting that this kind of battle would be an intriguing test that may raise his profile in the boxing community overall. Barros offered a fair assessment of the bout, appreciating Garcia's tactical accomplishments but also pointing out the complications brought on by disparities in weight. That's all for now. Don't forget to like. Ryan Garcia seemed to have a strong grasp of the tactical and regulatory aspects of the sport, and he also expressed a desire to keep up his winning ways against elite opponents like Devin. What do you think? Did Garcia cheat on Devin by being overweight? As well as join the channel. Thank you for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video. Turn on the bell to receive the most recent alerts so you never miss out on videos like this one.